Hi everyone and welcome back to Sports Buzz TV. We're back to talk about the Euro 2020, the knockout stages. Yes, we have come to the knockout stages. We have arrived there. The group stages have just concluded, and 16 teams have made it to the round of 16. Let's have a look at the 16 teams that have made it. It's Belgium, Portugal, Italy, Austria, France, Switzerland, Croatia, Spain, Sweden, Ukraine, England, Germany, Netherlands, Czech Republic, Wales, and Denmark. So it looks pretty interesting. We could see that some teams that what I had predicted have not made it. Like for example, Poland, they haven't made it. Turkey could have made it, but yeah, they were one of the underdogs and the dark horses, but they eventually have not made it. And Czech Republic have looked really good in Group D, and Czech Republic have made it. So going right away to the round of 16 predictions. The first match is between Wales and Denmark. Two interesting looking sides, but looking at Wales, they have not looked that bright during the group stage. So I don't feel Wales will get over Denmark. Denmark, especially over the incident which happened with Christian Eriksen, they have really shown great character. They have shown and they've fought really hard, especially after losing the first two games to Finland. No one expected them to lose to Finland, but that incident happened and they were down morally. So they eventually lost to Finland 1-0 and then they lost to Belgium 2-1. But then they came back to win in a very wonderful way and they've defeated Russia 4-1. So yeah, Denmark have made it, and I feel that strong mindset, that strong will that they have, they're a very dangerous side, and they can beat any opposition. Looking at the way they're playing right now, so I will give it a 3-1 win to Denmark over Wales. This will be played at Amsterdam. So Denmark will prevail over Wales and move on to the quarterfinals. Coming to our second game of the round of 16 is Italy and Austria, that will be played in London. So Italy and Austria, two wonderful looking sides. Italy, the only team to not have conceded a single goal during the group stage. So yeah, we know that Italy is defensively very good. They've been known for their defensive history, very well organized defense. And the exact thing they have portrayed here in the group stage, not even considered a single goal. Looking at Austria, they've been quite challenging. They were in a kind of tricky group with Netherlands, Northern Macedonia, and see, they've really played really well, and Ukraine. So yeah, these three were the teams with Austria. So Austria have also performed well, but I think Netherlands will get the better of this, and I give them also a 3-1 victory. They will prevail over Austria. Coming to the third tie of the round of 16 is between the Netherlands and Czech Republic. The Czechs have looked really good in the group stage. It was spread. It was considered that they were one of the dark horses. They are one of the dark horses. A very bright team, Czech Republic. Defensively, again, very good, well-structured defense. And if Netherlands are not able to break through, I don't think it's going to be a very big problem for the Netherlands. But looking at the overall performance, I think Netherlands will have the edge over Czech Republic. Netherlands also struggled against Ukraine in the group stage where they lost 3-2. So it is a tough one to call. This will be happening at Budapest in Hungary. So I say that Netherlands will win this tie 2-1. Although it's going to be very interesting, it may go on to extra time, but I feel that Netherlands will win this match 2-1. Come to match number 4. Oh, this is a big one, a very big one. Two very big teams, and they have come to play each other so early. No one expected them. It's Belgium and Portugal. We thought that these two could meet somewhere in the later stage, but they've met each other very quickly in the round of 16. And this will be happening in Seville in Spain. Belgium and Portugal. Belgium again, having won all their 3 group games, they've topped the table with 9 points. Portugal, we thought they would be more impressive, but they have not looked that impressive. Having considered 4 against Germany, they huffed and puffed against France as well, a 2-all draw. They eventually had a lucky win, I would say, over Hungary towards the last few minutes of the game. Managed to grab 3 goals there. So I mean, Belgium have looked very promising and more sort of balanced. Portugal do have balance, but they've not been able to portray it or show it up. So this might go either way. It might go either way. Can go to extra time, can go to penalties. But I will say that within 90 minutes, Belgium will finish the game and they're going to win 1-0. A 1-0 victory to Belgium. Coming to match number 5, another good interesting tie. These two teams have always met in the past, and it is Croatia and Spain who will be playing at Copenhagen in Denmark. So Croatia and Spain, two wonderful looking teams. Croatia were in a kind of challenging group with England and Scotland and Russia. I'm not Russia. England and Scotland, they played, and the Czech Republic. So they have performed pretty well there. They finished at number 3, but Croatia, I would say, they having aging players. They can win. They can go on to win. They have a good team chemistry, but it's not like how they were in the 2018 World Cup. So, looking at Croatia, they can win. Talking about Spain, Spain have a very young side. They have dropped out many of their big players, the senior players. But and everyone expected Spain to top the group, which did not happen. Sweden have topped Group Group E, I mean. So Spain have also huffed and puffed. They've been struggling to score goals. Looking at Morata, he's missed quite a few chances. But looking at the confidence that Spain would be having, the last group game they won 5-0 over Slovakia. Talking about that, I would say that Spain can have an edge. I'm being a little biased here because I support Spain, so I think I'll give Spain the edge. So they will get the better of Croatia and they will win this match 1-0. Talking about match 6 is another big tie between France and Switzerland. France, I think there's no doubt about this. France should go on to win this quite comfortably, and this will be played at Bucharest in Romania. So I think France will win this 2-0. I'm giving France a 2-0 victory. Although they have struggled in the group stage, they will have the confidence because they had a very tough group. It was known as the group of death, the last group. So France, I feel they will win this match 2-0. Switzerland might cause an upset. They have been looking okay, but not that good. So I think France will have this easy look, especially looking at the talent and the squad depth they have with Mbappe and Benzema suddenly playing well, and Griezmann, Pogba, and many others. So yeah, France is going to win this clearly. A comfortable victory for France, a 2-0 win. Next, coming to England and Germany. A very interesting tie. So this can go either way. It's really tough to predict this. I don't know what to say, but it can go anyway. This will be played at Rome, in Italy. So I don't know. It's going to be really interesting. Look at England. They haven't shown that much. They have a very good squad, good talent, good bunch of players, but they have also not been able to score goals, many goals, as per their liking. So I feel, looking at Germany, nobody expected Germany to perform that well in the group stage. They also have struggled, but still, after losing the match unluckily to France 1-0 and then beating Portugal 4-2, and having a very interesting encounter with Hungary, and drawing that 2-all to get to the round of 16. I feel Germany, the kind of attack they have, the way they play the high press football, I don't think England is going to prevail over Germany. Therefore, I feel England will lose, and I'll give a 2-1 win to Germany, and Germany will go on to play the quarterfinals. And the final game of the round of 16 to round up with is Sweden and Ukraine. That will be played in Glasgow in Scotland. So yeah, two interesting looking teams. Sweden have top Group E, wonderful looking team. They are also very defensively very strong and very good players like Alexander Isak and Forsberg, who have been looking so good up front. So I think it's going to be a very interesting one. You can also have very good players like Yarmolenko, who can lead from the front. So Sweden and Ukraine looks pretty interesting. I don't feel this is going to finish within 90 minutes. It may go on to extra time. I feel it will be a 1-1 draw after 120 minutes, and it will go on to penalties, and Sweden will prevail in penalties over Ukraine. It's going to be a very interesting game. So that's about the round of 16. Coming to the quarterfinals. The first quarterfinals, Belgium and Italy, which will be played in Munich. So pretty tight. Two wonderful looking teams. Again, two big teams meeting in the quarterfinals. Two tournament favorites. I feel So I feel that Belgium might defeat Italy. I don't know why I'm saying this, but yeah, that I have a very strong feeling that Belgium will beat Italy, just because they have a kind of more variety of Kevin De Bruyne, Eden Hazard, who can be so they're very crafty, and Lukaku is a hungry striker waiting out there, and if these two can deliver those wonderful passes, he's just waiting to score. He can finish. Not to forget, Italy have very good players. Immobile, Insigne, all are playing really well. Yeah, and so yeah, it's going to be a really interesting match. But I feel that Belgium will beat Italy 2-1. The second quarterfinal is between France and Spain. In 2012 Euro, Spain had defeated France in the quarterfinals 2-0, and they might meet again here, and this will be played in St. Petersburg in Russia. But looking at the squad right now, France have insane squad depth. Many players, lots of variety, many versatile players. Whereas Spain have a very young team. So I don't know what's going to happen, but definitely feel that France have the edge. So I give France the edge over Spain. France will beat Spain 2-1, and France will move on to the semi-finals. Talking about the next game, that's going to be played at Rome, quarterfinal number 3, between Sweden and Germany. So Sweden and Germany will be playing in Rome, quarterfinal number 3. So looking at the entire tournament, I think that Germany will have a comfortable win here. Although Sweden might cause an upset, because they have the confidence. So, but I feel that Germany will get the better of Sweden and they will prevail 0-2. The fourth and final quarterfinal will be played in Baku, in Azerbaijan. So there it comes down between Netherlands and Denmark. It's going to be a very interesting tie, and this is going to be a big surprise and a big upset. Just because Denmark have that kind of zeal and that strong will to play. They've been around a lot of emotions, especially after what happened to Christian Eriksen, and see that's kept them going strong. So Netherlands are favourites to win this tie, but I'm going to give it to Denmark. And I feel this match will go on to extra time. It might end as 1-1 within 90 minutes, and Denmark may get the winning goal till 120 minutes. Within 120 minutes, the game will get over. It will go on till 120 minutes, and Denmark will beat Netherlands 1-2. So coming to both the semi-finals, we have Belgium and France, Germany and Denmark. Very interesting ties again. Looking at this semi-final, both the semi-finals will be played in London. So yeah, the first tie is between Belgium and France. So talking about both the teams, anyone would say that France are favourites, but looking at the way France have struggled to even deliver, they have also missed their chances. I feel Belgium is going to win this. It might be a shock. Many of y'all might disagree with me, but I feel Belgium will get the better of France, and they will go on to win this. It's going to be a very close result, a very nervy result. So I feel that Belgium will win this match 1-0. 1-0 win to Belgium. They will move on to play the prestigious final. Talking of the second semi-final, that will also be played in London at the Wembley. It's between Germany and Denmark. I feel this is the end of the road for Denmark. They may not be able to win over Germany. Germany, they just have that good kind of a attack, playing 3 at the back, 4 up front, and then 2 and 1. They usually go with the 3-4-2-1. They have been going with the 3-4-2-1 formation now, and their high press, I think it will be too strong for Denmark to handle. So I feel that this is also going to be a very close win because Denmark have the confidence. So I give Germany a 2-1 win over Denmark. So it's going to be 2-1 win for Germany over Denmark, and Germany will prevail and advance to the final. So here we come to the final match. It's between Belgium and Germany in London, all down. So Belgium and Germany, who's going to win it? It's really interesting. Will Germany get their 4th title, the European title, or will Belgium prevail? Who will get the European supremacy in the final? So I feel that Belgium will win. I don't know what's saying that. But right from the beginning, my tournament favorites have been Belgium. As in the previous video, I had already told that, Belgium are the top 1 contenders to win the Euro. They might not look like, because they have a decent squad, not that big compared to France or Portugal or Germany, or if you see. But Belgium have been, they have that kind of an X factor, where they can, cause upsets and go on to win. They have a very good team, good defense, many good players. So I feel that Belgium will get the better of Germany and they will win this tie 1-0. So that is it. It wraps up the UEFA Euro 2020, which has been played in the year 2021. It was supposed to be played last year, but eventually, unfortunately, due to the pandemic, it's been shifted and it's been played this year. So that brings us to the end of the UEFA Euro predictions of this year. So yeah, these are my predictions, guys. Belgium to win the UEFA Euro. Please let me know what are your predictions down in the comment section below, and please continue to stay tuned to get buzzed more on Sports Buzz, and I'll get back to you with more information, with more updates on football in the upcoming videos. Thank you.